Hello everyone. Today I'm going to do a demo of a mock test that I had on a website. Basically, the requirement was you run a pod. The first one will just sleep for an hour. One pod with two containers. First container will sleep for an hour. The second container is going to mount a environment variable. Doesn't matter what it is, foo equals var, whatever. So two requirements for two containers. First one, again, has to sleep, and the second one has to mount the environment variable. It doesn't really matter what it was because that's irrelevant for the question. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Kubernetes IO website. That's the documentation website you're allowed to use during your CKAD and CK exams. So first, very simply, we will copy paste the YAML file for pod. Nothing special at all. So let's just say b.yaml. I already have a a.yaml file. So this is in YAML file, the vertical spaces does not matter. Horizontal spaces matter a lot. So I'm going to get rid of those. So you see this one has it runs nginx, but has one container. So the first container, the requirement is it has to sleep for an hour. So let's see if there's an example of that in our website, in our official documentation website. So let's go down here. There you go. So this is an example of a command that you can run within the container. This one happens to have two things, an echo command and a sleep, but I don't care about the echo command. All I care about is the sleep command. So I will remove the extra stuff. I will have the sleep command. So you're telling the container to run this command in a shell, sleep 3600. And that's good enough for the first requirement. The second requirement is the second container. So let's make a copy of the definition of the container, so you can have another container, and this one we'll call it. Well, actually, let's make this one nginx 1, and this one nginx 2. And the requirement here is mount an environment file. So let's do that. Just literally search for environment ENV, and we should see an example of this. There you go. Environment so and so. So this, you have to remember horizontal spaces matter. So in this case, it has to align under image, under containers. So here's the image under containers. Containers over here. This is the second container. This is the image property of that container. And our horizontal spacing has to match that. Environment, it doesn't really matter what it is. We can call it whatever we want. We can call it foo, and the value could be var. It doesn't matter. So that's the definition. Hopefully this will work. Let's apply this file, b.yaml. Okay. Let's see if it's actually running or has an issue. Continue creating. It's running. Now let's describe the pod and see that we have all the things that we needed to do. Describe pod in nginx. So first of all, does it have two containers? It does. nginx 1 and nginx 2 under containers section. First one, what is it doing? It's running a command, shell command, sleep 3600. That's great. For the second one, what is it doing? Does it have mount? Yeah, it's mounting an environment with the key value pair of foo equals var. So I hope this video was useful to you. Again, this came from a mock exam question from a different website. I just changed the names around so it's more generic. I hope you found this useful. If you did, please like and subscribe. That helps me a lot with the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you next time.